I've got the last application question, if you guys are ready to move on.
Sure, I can start the first analysis question after that.
Sounds like a plan. You okay with that, Ariel?
Yeah, let's start.
Okay, so my question was, have you ever had a misunderstanding like the one the narrator had with her grandmother? You know, the one I'm referring to is on the end of page 3, when the grandmother thinks the ribbons are for binding her feet.
I've had a lot of misunderstandings in the past. We usually get through it with the help of my friend Toodles and other friends from the clubhouse.
I've had them too. I've had some with my dad and even with my close friends, Sebastian and Flounder. Many times, people have not taken the time to understand me and my feelings before acting. My dad destroyed my entire room out of anger before he even talked to me about how I felt and why I did something. It almost destroyed our relationship forever.
Yeah, I've had misunderstandings with some of my Care Bear friends too. How about you, Woody?
Well, my best friend Buzz Lightyear and I have had our own misunderstandings in the past as well. You know, like the time when I didn't push him out the window. I felt a lot like the narrator was feeling when her brother was getting more attention than her on page 3. I was looking forward to something cool and sweet when I found her giving Ian an ice cream bar that I had bought for myself. But that was my ice cream bar, I complained as he gulped it down. Big sisters need to share with little brothers, Grandma said, and she patted him on the head to encourage him to go on eating. This reminds me of how I felt when Buzz became one of Andy's toys, and everyone loved him and took everything I wanted. I was so jealous that I became blinded by everything, and I was actually pretty mean to him for a period of time. But now we're best friends, to infinity and beyond.
Okay, so Mickey, you said you wanted to start off the analysis questions.
Yeah, that was a great quote you used from the story too, Woody. My analysis question is also a pretty good one.
Let's hear it.
All right, it's from the book too. What kind of literary element is shown in the following passage from page 2? I'd always thought her trek was heroic, but it seemed even braver when I realized how wobbly she was on her feet.
That's a good one. I feel like it could be more than one. Maybe indirect characterization?
If you think it's indirect characterization, what would you say is the character trait and the method of steel?
Well, we can see that she's brave because the narrator thinks it.
That's one quality, sure. But we can also say some of the other things about her. That one seems more direct than indirect to me.
Oh, so I think that the grandmother is really kind and cares about her daughter a whole lot to walk all that way, even though her feet were hurting. I also think that that would be effects, not thoughts, since it's not the grandma who's thinking it.
Yeah, that's more along the lines of what I was thinking.
Yeah, I like that one.
Right, that makes sense. Anyone want to add to the question before we move on to the next analysis question? Anyone?
Totally.
Not bad, just say it anymore. They're not...
So I'm just supposed to say, anyone?
Well, should we start over since I can't even see Care Bear at all on the screen?
Why can't you?
That's part of the fun of it, right? Because it's always a joke that you can't, you see everyone's forehead, never see anyone's face.
Oh, Woody, I can't see your face.
Again, that's the point.